After 5 years, should you buy this white box? Let's talk about it. Let's start with specs. The Xbox Series S either comes with 512 gigabytes or 1 terabyte of storage. It comes with the AMD Zen 2 CPU, which runs at 3.6 Hz, and then they paired that up with a RDNA 2 GPU. And for resolution wise, it runs at 1440p natively, but it can upscale to 4K. It has three USB ports, one in the front, two in the back. I don't know if you can tell. And then it also has one HDMI port right there. And then the frame rate wise, it can do up to 120 FPS like it claims on the box. Is it worth your money? That depends on you. And let's talk about it. Oh, I forgot to mention it's really quiet, like you cannot hear it at all. Let me show you. If you're mostly gonna be doing cloud gaming, basically playing all these games online, then it's worth it, or it would have been worth it. I'll get to that later. You also need to remember that to do Xbox cloud gaming, you also need to have a really strong internet connection. And another downside of getting it for cloud gaming would be the fact that if you disconnect from internet, if you have no internet, if it goes out, then you cannot access your games, which is a really big downside of it. But if you're gonna be mostly running your games like I do, then for the most part it's fine for most games until you start like getting into more demanding games like Warzone. Warzone does not run that well on it. It lags a lot, and I forgot to mention that originally the Xbox Series S was 300 USD dollars. Now it went up to 400 USD. And you have to remember that the Xbox Series S is 500 USD. So if you save up $100 more, you can get an Xbox Series S, 1 terabyte of storage, and better raw performance, which means you won't be lagging. I'm not lagging. You won't get as many dips on games as you would with the Xbox Series S. I mean, graphics are absolutely gorgeous. I cannot lie, but you would still get better graphics on the Xbox Series X. So, like I said, for most games, it lacks raw performance. On paper, it's really fast at loading games and all that, faster than the Xbox Series One. But once it comes to actually running, like I said, running more demanding games, it really lags. So do what you will with that info. So is the Xbox Series S worth it in 2024? Absolutely not. It's really not. You can just get the Xbox Series X for $100 more. So I really wouldn't consider it at all. Look, great graphics, like I said. Mm, but you could always have better graphics for $100, better performance. Whoa, overall better stuff. I have to admit, it does make games look beautiful. Like if I was to compare this on my laptop at medium to high settings, it does not look anything like this. This is just gorgeous. For the price I bought this little thing back in the day, it was a great purchase. The little, it was great, but now for the new price, it has gone up too. I wouldn't recommend it to nobody unless you're getting a used one. But overall, I don't really like wanna put hate on it, cause the little box, smallest Xbox ever, powerful, way more powerful than the Xbox One. Okay, so I understand I got the pricing of the Xbox Series X wrong. For brand new, it's 600 instead of 500. But then again, if you come onto eBay like I am, you can see 350, 300, 275. So If you're gonna get an Xbox Series S that's used, might as well just get a Series X. Still don't recommend the Series S in 2025 at all. Look at this 400, 300, and the cheapest one I saw was 350, but it was used. If you're gonna pay $350 for a used console, if it's a Series S, just get a Series X. So, yeah, my point still stands.